Yeah. So, so, and one more, when we talk about the triggers and the craving, the aversion, the reaction, the separate self, the other selves, the world, and we talk about presencing the true self at the door, um, we also remember and recognize that at the end of the day, ultimately, in the that this is a relative model, and at an absolute level, the triggers, whether the positive or negative, the door, the separate self, and all everything in between, all of this ultimately is all part of the one self. They're all, it's a self. So who greets whom at the door? It's not the trigger being greeted at the door by the true self. It is the true self greeting the true self and accepting the true self and allowing the true self and experiencing the true self and moving on to the next moment, which is also the true self. So, in the final analysis or the final understanding at the deepest level or the absolute level, even though we are presenting this as in sort of multiplicity and diversity of events and objects and people, we know and recognize that ultimately the entire setup itself is a game played by the one, within the one, played by the one, made of the one. The rules are the one. The ingredients of the game are one. The player is one. The result is one. The outcome is one. The experience is one. There is only one. So ultimately, that is the actual reality. And when we see that, the even the the seriousness of or anything that comes along with this model also need not be there. It drops away, that it's all one big cosmic game, all of it. So so just one more aspect of this understanding that we need to be aware of, that we can be aware of.